This story starts with SpongeBob waiting outside his house. Then Patrick, Sandy, and Mr. Krabs come by.
What are you doing?
Asked Patrick. I'm waiting for my pen pal, answered SpongeBob.
Pen pal?
Wondered Patrick, confused.
I didn't know you had a friend that's a pen.
Sandy slapped some sense into Patrick. No, you silly. It means a friend that lives far away, Sandy explained with her hands on her hips. So, who's this pen pal lad? Asked Mr. Krabs while walking to SpongeBob. Kanisha, she's from the surface land, SpongeBob smiled.
The surface land?
Gasped Sandy, Patrick, Mr. Krabs. Yeah, she sent me letters on special days, SpongeBob told them more. After hearing special days, they smile at each other. Hey, SpongeBob, can I borrow your keys? Asked Sandy. Sure thing, said SpongeBob, giving away his keys without looking at her. Thank you, replied Sandy. Patrick knocks on Squidward's door. What? Asked Squidward after opening the door. It's time, Sandy whispered behind Patrick. Oh, groaned Squidward. Sandy unlocks the door with everybody in Bikini Bottom coming behind her, then closes it behind her. Wait, I have an idea, said SpongeBob, with a light bulb on top of his head. The screen shows a story art of him holding an envelope, tying to a balloon, and it floating up the surface, and says, How about I try to write a letter to Kanisha as a thank you? Yeah, SpongeBob snapped, then runs towards Sandy's house. Inside the treehouse, he searches through Sandy's place by throwing her stuff out and finds a giant pencil, paper, and envelope. Oh, what a mess, SpongeBob noticed, then puts the stuff back. SpongeBob spreads out the letter and starts writing. The screen goes to Sandy, holding up a clipboard and watching everybody. Squidward hangs portraits of himself. Mrs. Puff made a cake. Bubble Bass gather members of Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy fan club. The teens put out party games, all kinds of guests. Seems everything's working well. I wonder where SpongeBob went, said Sandy.
Probably to meet his pen pal,
said Patrick. No, Pat, his friends only send letters, Sandy tries to explain. SpongeBob has a pen pal? Asked SpongeBob's mom. This surprises Sandy, then sighs. Yeah, he just told us today. Oh, what's she like? Wondered SpongeBob's mom with a smile. I don't know that. He didn't tell us that, Sandy admitted. That's too bad, SpongeBob's mom sighed sadly. But then Sandy sees the teens too rowdy. Hey, don't do that, Sandy complained. The kids start throwing cake, so Sandy roped them up. Oh, I hope SpongeBob comes back, Sandy groans. The screen goes back to SpongeBob kisses the letter and says, It's done. Then SpongeBob looks at his watch and says, Oh, I better go or I'll miss my chance. So SpongeBob puts the letter in the envelope and leaves the tree dome in a hurry. As he runs, SpongeBob sees the sun come down, and this makes him run faster, that he doesn't notice a wire connected to the letter. The faster he moves, the wire pulls and makes the machine inside the tree dome. What? SpongeBob sees the wires glow and says, Uh-oh. Where is... Huh? Sandy wondered. Sandy looks through her telescope and sees SpongeBob disappear like magic. SpongeBob! Sandy gasps. Sandy runs to her tree dome and sees the wires sparking. The sparks spread around Bikini Bottom. This surprises the guests. Sandy tries to fix the machine, but instead the spark causes a black hole, which sucks everybody in. By the way, SpongeBob and the Bikini Bottomites are human size on the surface, like on the movie, Sponge Out of Water. The screen shows SpongeBob reappearing, confused, then sees me as a girl who has long black hair, wearing a green dress looking at the sunset. SpongeBob notices his size and looks at me, but ignores everything, then runs into my arms. SpongeBob, I gasped with a smile. Kanisha! SpongeBob smiled. What are you doing here? I asked. I'm afraid that was my doing, said Sandy with her cowgirl hat off. Oh, I got this for you. One day, Kakwe, a black-haired girl with a purple shirt, blue pants was sleeping in the living room. Then a yellow sponge with a red tie, a white shirt, brown pants, and black shoes appeared out of a time rift. "Where am I?" asked SpongeBob with his water helmet. "And where is everybody?" Then Kekwa wakes up. "Hello," says SpongeBob while waving. "Hello, who are you?" Kekwa greeted SpongeBob. Then she realized what SpongeBob is. "I'm SpongeBob SquarePants. Nice to meet you," answered SpongeBob. "Can you tell me where is Bikini Bottom?" asked SpongeBob. "I've never heard of that. I'll check it on my computer," said Kekwa. Then searches on the laptop. "Sorry, SpongeBob, no map." "Which weird. SpongeBob, tell me where is it located?" asked Kekwa. Then she gets out a notebook and pencil. "Underwater," said SpongeBob. "Underwater? Does that mean you're an actual sponge?" wondered Kekwa, surprised. "Yes. What's the matter? Never met a sponge before?" said SpongeBob. "No, just people," Kekwa told SpongeBob. "Oh, so what kind of creature are you?" asked SpongeBob. "I'm a human. How about that? A human and a sponge," said Kekwa. "Yeah, I wonder what my friends are doing," said SpongeBob. "In Sandy's tree dome." "Sandy, where is SpongeBob? He hasn't shown up for work," asked Mr. Krabs. "Last I saw him, I was introducing my new invention, the TT machine. It helps you travel through time and space like that," Sandy remembered while fixing her machine. "Oh, Sandy, should it be sparking like that?" wondered Mr. Krabs, looking inside the machine. "No, unless it's been tested," said Sandy, looking inside the machine. "SpongeBob must have accidentally touched the machine on, which caused it to sick him to other universe. Sandy figured out. "Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get him," suggested Mr. Krabs, about to push it. "Wait, there's no telling what would happen," said Sandy, stopping him. Then Patrick touches it, so the portal opens. "Patrick, what have you done?" asked Sandy, shaking him. Then the glitches in the portal turn into a black hole. "Oh no, the glitches had a black hole," said Sandy, then gets sucked them up, and the whole Bikini Bottom like a main drain. "So it seems that SpongeBob is in this house," said Sandy, looking at her machine. "All right," said Sandy, knocks on the door. "I wonder, who's that?" says Kekwa. Then opens the door and sees Sandy. "Sandy!" exclaimed SpongeBob. "SpongeBob!" exclaimed Sandy. They hugged. "Very nice to meet you, Sandy. Maybe you can give me a better explanation on what's going on," Kanisha said. "Of course! SpongeBob, are you okay?" asked Sandy. "Yeah," said SpongeBob. "Aw, they must be great friends. I hope they can be able to get home," thought Kanisha. Sandy explains with a flashback of what happened. "If that's true, where is everybody else in this Bikini Bottom?" asked Kanisha. "The explosion should have sent them all here, which means they got split up all around," said Sandy. "Even Patrick, Squidward? What about Gary?" asked SpongeBob. "All split up," said Sandy. "Don't worry, we'll find your friends," said Kanisha. "All right," said SpongeBob. Last scene, showing the city.